talk about this full moon in Cancer that we're having today, January 13th, 2025. A lot of emotions. My gosh, get ready for it. And if you're not feeling it, well, understand a lot of people probably are right now. This is bringing up a lot of themes of security issues, especially when we're talking about financial, emotional security, and it's bringing up control issues, and it's bringing up issues of this contrast between our private lives and our public lives, as the moon is in Cancer and the sun is in Capricorn. Now, I've been talking about how this whole year, as we're coming into 2025 with Pluto firmly in Aquarius and Jupiter in Gemini, well, we got a lot of disclosures, and I'm sure you can already see it. Anybody who's paying attention to the news, definitely if you're on X, oh my gosh, so many disclosures, so many revelations. People are waking. This is a great awakening that we're all experiencing this year, and we're already in the thick of it as we come into this full moon. So it's no wonder, with all of this information that is getting dropped on us, that some strong emotions are rising to the surface, particularly with so many planets, 5 planets right now in water signs. Lot of feelings here, and probably uncomfortable ones if you take into consideration that this is a moon in Cancer and it's retrograde. Well, listen, a lot of people, what they're feeling right now obviously is frustration, anxiety, anger. You can see that on the news. But the positive use of this energy, and I will talk about that more as we get into this video, is that we are seeing more expressed and demonstrated compassion and empathy. You can see that with what's going on in California with the fires, and also even North Carolina, what's going on, what's continuing to go on with those people out there who seem to have been forgotten. But we as a country seem to be really using this raised awareness to be more compassionate and considerate of people who have been victimized over recent natural disasters. I gotta say it like that, okay? And you know why. And I can't tell you on this platform. So let's keep it moving. There's also some aggressive tendencies that are likely during this time, because we're looking at, the cardinal and fire energies that are coming up at this time, with Mars being debilitated in Cancer while it is retrograde, but also out of bounds, which basically means in astro speak, for those of you who don't speak astro nerd, it means that there's an increasing likelihood or chance of people going to extremes in taking action, though it's probably going to be through indirect or covert ways, and probably coming from a place of insecurity, defensiveness, self-protectiveness when we're talking about Cancer. And add to that, you've got Pluto opposing this Mars energy. And so there is a tug of war going on over power dynamics, power plays, and issues of disempowerment. And then you add to that Eris, which is basically considered Mars's sister. She's just not having it with the victimhood narrative, not having it at all. So this is very aggressive energy. Be mindful, be careful of what's going on. My advice is use the challenges that are coming up at this time to build emotional resiliency. That is a high use of it. And also use the increased fire and cardinal energy for physical endurance when and if it's needed. Like if you got to get her done, you can get her done with this energy in a positive, constructive way. And also just bear in mind that as long as Mars is retrograde, which is going to be till, I believe, the 24th of February, not a good time to start and pick fights, okay? Like, as much as some of us might be itching to do that, generally the rule is whoever starts a fight during a Mars retrograde is the one who loses it. So I just lay low for now, okay, if you can, and rethink your actions for the past. That's what retrograde energy is purpose for. Rethink past actions and ask yourself, how have you acted in the past to protect and secure yourself and your family? And how can you prepare now to take better actions in the future, specifically after February 24th, when Mars gets out of retrograde?